Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Couple Heroes 1 replay. Spawn left side as the Panzer Force got Get Schwifty. Spawn right side as the US Force got Contador. Looks like I got at least a double engineer opener. Over here we do have Panzer Grenadier opener. Looks like triple engineer opener. Guess we'll keep an eye on see what the third engineer will be replaced with a fourth engineer. Barracks immediately, so it looks like it's going to be a 3 engineer opener. No doctrine selected just yet by the Panzer forces, and the first Panzer Grenadiers being upgraded with G43s. Yep, just a triple engineer opener looks like.
Loud and clear. Reporting task complete.
Canagram moving around. Another Panzer Grenadier now deployed in the field, and it is going for a second Canagrad now. Engineers heading down south. We do have nothing being plotted there. Probably a rifleman squad relative zoom. Could be for a jeep, but likely for a rifleman squad.
Ready for mission orders.
Canagrad going to capture the fuel sector. Panzer Grenadiers will go and apply a bit of cover right there. Get its behind some heavy cover. If you're going for these two fuel sectors, you may be eyeing for a fast 2-2 if I hazard a guess. Panzer Grenadier looks like going straight for this fuel point over here. So this kind of guy is going for the munitions sector, so this fuel point will not be supplied until this fuel munitions point gets captured. Panzer Grenadier is heading up north. Engineers looks like we'll capture that munitions sector, but will be rapidly decaptured afterwards. Canagrad trying to interrupt the capture, will interrupt the capture, does fully interrupt it there. And does force him back.
Ready for instructions. Munitions point captured. Panzer Grenadiers have taken the field.
Panzer Grenadiers moving on the left side, engaging the engineers. Two engineers and a rifleman right there. Engineers back here, likely being reinforced. Another rifleman squad on the build queue. I think there's only one rifleman squad in the field right now. Yes, there is. Panzer Grenadiers get inside this garrison, out of the garrison. Got the Canagrad heading down south to the munitions sector. And we've got the Panzer Grenadiers capture the cutoff sector, and then the munitions sector will be captured up. Likely followed up with the VP. Our squad heading down south for the winter. Does get some rounds into the Canagrad, but no damage onto him. Oh, camouflage ability, so he has gone for Luftwaffe ground forces. Camouflage right there, the rifle squad should have spotted that, or should I say lack of spotted that.
We've captured the target.
Sometimes I wonder in some of these games. Let's switch to the US player. Nope, he does not see like the... Oh, you do see some dust clouds, so you can occasionally see it pop up when it's camouflaged. Howdy. And does go ahead and re-camouflage there. Panzer Grenadiers rotating around, engaging the rifleman. Canagrad falling back. I am curious. Nope, he does not. You don't see the, or most of the particle effects when it's camouflaged. So if you're curious what it looks like from this perspective, it will look like this. I don't even know if the Canagrad's even in this region. Yep, it's still there. Panzer Grenadiers moving forward. Rifle squad is behind some light cover, sort of. Needs to go down from that one Panzer Grenadier. Oh, got an early incendiary grenade. The rifle squad is going to be nice and warm. Canagrad is driving away slowly. Panzer Grenadiers here. Two engineers in this region. Oh, we'll see these Panzer Grenadier models got left behind, so you will gun those down too quite nicely. This one man needs to fall back. Canagrad needs to fall back. Both are quite wounded at the moment. And the fuel sector is being decaptured. A rifleman squad acts on off the munitions sector, but that munitions sector is now cut off. The US player has very minimal income and decides to use suppressive fire there to help just win the fight. Cannon grad has been repaired up enough. Our squad could just use heavy cover there.
We are losing a sector.
This sector being decaptured. It of course is non-supply until this one of those sectors get in supply. It will be out of supply. Now the sector is in supply. Kaliningrad has captured the fuel sector entirely. Of course, it won't be out in supply. Likely heading up to that sector now. As they're still firing away behind light cover, our squad took very minimal damage so
Supply
far.
lines are broken. We have territory out of supply. We're losing a munitions point.
Our squad nice and close to the Panzer Grenadier. Those incendiary grenade at point blank range. Now our squad straight forward. Panzer Grenadier needs to fall back.
We're losing a munitions point. Forward supply lines are broken.
Steady up!
Mission sector has been captured by the Kaliningrad. What's left of our squad could start decapturing the munitions sector, but currently it is not. A lot of these our squads are quite wounded. He is building Triage center now, very good. Our squad taking severe damage there. Kaliningrad is behind some heavy cover, and the right squad's oh so wounded. He needs a manual attack order to properly fire from all these windows and just disintegrate 2 more models there. Flamethrower now deployed in the field, so finish that Triage center if you want to get that finished. A lot of the units need a lot of healing there. And now the supply yard is being built. The US player has not enough fuel for a multiple than the Greyhound. The opponent is now going for the comp group company.
Motorizio, loud and clear.
Kaliningrad will fall back.
We have the objective. Ready to execute orders.
Americans
Triage center. Triage is actually a form of, how to put it, determining the state of woundedness of people. In short, medics, when they triage somebody, it means they're assigning how wounded are they. Basically, a form of value in a form of 5 colors. At least that's what they do modern day. In which green means they are just minor wounds, such as scratches. Yellow means like broken bones, but not life-threatening. Severe wounded, but not life-threatening. Red means that they are severely wounded and it is threatening the respiratory system. In other words, it is they have life-threatening wounds. Blue means they're good as dead, and black means they are dead. In other words, in combat, those people do not receive any treatment. And inversely, since when it comes to combat situations, you want to tend to people who are more quickly able to tend. So you actually treat people with minor cuts and scrapes before you start treating people with broken bones or having light-threatening conditions. Since you need, in order to evacuate them, you need to win the fight, and thus you need to get people who can still fight back to the front line. Flamethrower does get fully pinned down there. Our squad behind some good heavy cover there. This guy's trying to fall back. The right squad's going to be suppressed down there. Light AT half track now deployed on the field. So he's going for a weapon support center and now going for the veteran sergeant upgrade. Sort of interesting he's going for a quick veteran sergeant. Don't know the real value of that, but that's interesting. Would assume you go for a logistics company or the comp group company if you're going to go for veteran sergeant, get the 5-man or the 4-man squad will upgrade along with it. It's one of those, it's also a bit of like the harsh realities of when it comes to warfare. People who are, it's like severely wounded people, you can't be focusing on them first. Do what you can in order to win the fight. That's the job of a soldier. And if you don't win the fight, there's no chance of anybody getting treated at that point. Because you sometimes can't rely on your opposition for healing.
The enemy is
Or
attempting
time
to
of healing,
seize
at
a
least.
fuel point from us. Send your orders. I've secured the
Flame Engineer, one model left. You may just want to fall back to that squad, but the problem is you would be going through a gauntlet, so having run down to the corner is definitely a good idea. The rifle squad takes fire there. Even if he retreats back now, there's a good chance the squad gets wiped out. He does get the point to capture. He needs to hit the retreat button, I would say, entirely. So when he sees these forces here, there's still a good chance he gets wiped out. He did retrieve back 6 models there. But looks like he will... Oh, using the aim shot ability there. One more shot he's likely done for. Unless he gets tracked under the squad, he does get him fully wiped out. A lot of guys here, so the rifle squad and flame engineers... Oh, how many guys just went down that shot? Was it 3? Either way. Greyhound uploading the field. He has used an ability here. The Panzer player is not too high in munitions. Which factions detect mines in the British? The scope rifle squad can detect the recon element, can detect landmines, but it's not instantaneous. Plus, the sappers do in fact have a minesweeper upgrade they always get. Let me just falling back. Well, I'm guessing this is this player may be you here. Not sure.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
M8 push forward, rolls a miss, and decides to reverse on out of there. Reverse on forward looked like. Our squad does fall back there. And decapturing the munition sector up here. Panzer is backing on off.
Command abilities have been upgraded.
Kaliningrad has taken some damage here. Light TF track here. So looks like one of the Kaliningrads may have went down. You can use a Burgundy to get those guys recovered. It does have the upgraded Panzer 4 command, so maybe we'll see the short-barreled Panzer 4. He has gone for the fourth ground forces. You could support it with a Flak 88. Now that was me. Yep, I'm assuming this is the Panzer player. I have to change my name sometimes for people to not immediately leave. Not uncommon. I remember when I first started doing Cup Heroes 2 casts, people recognized my name and I started getting harassed. So that's why I don't really use Angrade or Agion or whatever it was at the time for my gamer tag. Do now the Greyhound moving around. Panzer took a bit of damage there. Rifle squad does fall back. Flame engineers and rifleman squad push way forward. Greyhound can deal with the light TF track if it gets close enough. But of course, the light TF track can outrange him, except for the crit shot. It's facing the wrong direction. He could have charged it forward like that, just quick enough to draw, but he was not. Panzer taking some damage there. One Panzer do get wiped on out. And we do have a 4 HQ here. I wonder if there's healing. Yep, there's healing. Those squads really do need the healing. Regular shot there. Got eventually one rifleman. Nothing being employed on the field. Not sure if he got him for the Panzer upgrade just yet. Mission's a bit low either ways.
Elite Fallschirmjäger infantry is now available to Kampfgruppe Leer.
Fallschirmjägers can now be deployed. He has 4 Panzer Grenadiers, so doesn't really need at the moment. But to be honest, I'm not so sure. Oh, got Bar squad to go on the field. To be honest, I'm not so sure which path you should go down to. Got quite a bit of stuff here. Oh, got a Greyhound landmine. Fully mobilized. He may have seen the Greyhound landmine. He retreats on back. Oh! I forgot that fact. Greyhound landmines, I think they hit a lot harder than normal landmines, don't they? He did lose 2 Panzer Grenadiers to that, so I'm going to eat crow and say, oh no, he could use some Fallschirmjägers right now. Watch the M8. No shit. I'm not sure when you typed that or when that popped up, but I think I found it. Grenadiers and Potion Beakers who fall back. Oh, short barrel Panzer forward, nice. I love seeing these guys. Great shot there on the engineers. Hooks the rifle squad. You never know if there's any sticky bombs, but he has gotten bars, so that's a big expenditure, plus the Greyhounds. Light capture spawn going down, plus the shot at the Greyhound. And all the good majority of the squads to fall back. Short barrel Panzer 4 actually does not necessarily need either upgrade at the moment. The armor skirts reduce shaped charge attacks, in other words bazookas or cordless rifles, as well as improve the bounce rate of sticky bombs, which honestly wouldn't rely on to try to bounce sticky bombs, but resisting bazookas and cordless rifles is very nice for this thing, but you don't need the armor skirts. Armor skirts for the Panzer 4 is optional based on the matchup. If versus British Piats, yeah, go for armor skirts. Then it becomes the short barrel Panzer 4 can easily contend with Piats. But against rifle squad of bars, you don't need to short barrel the armor skirts. Not necessary. And the Phantom mount is nice, but the main gun is very good. So you don't have to spend missions to the Phantom mount, in my opinion.
You have regained the momentum on the field.
Does get a good shot there. We do have an M1AT gun employed in the field. Quite understandable. A mortar half track could be quite nice, but maybe not likely.
Butterfly bombs are now available for use against the enemy, meine Kampftruppen.
Schimwagen, not Schimwagen, Kaliningrad decamped up northern area. Flaming Shears fetch 3-1. No upgrade in the fall Makers, but Panzer Grenadiers do have G43s. Like I said before, munitions a bit low, so sitting for the also very powerful butterfly bombs is a good idea. This player may not have any minesweeper on the squad. Nope, no minesweepers on the field, so butterfly bombs may be more effective than FG42s.
We have territory cut off from supply.
Both those squads do fall back. Howdy.
We can now support field repair.
mil at your service.
G43s and Fallschirmjägers. Straightforward. Sticky bomb. If those tempting being thrown, he can go ahead and set himself up. Oh, he does go ahead and get armor skirts. Does be careful of the AT gun. Armor skirts do nothing versus the AT gun. But its main gun is still pretty good versus AT guns.
AT here.
He can go ahead and try setting himself up like right around here. It'll make it hard for the AT gun to get a shot off while still providing good coverage. Additionally, he's comfortable off ground forces, so Flak 88 could be a great way to kill off AT guns and just have the short barrel Panzer 4 lock down the choke point. US player has gone for armor.
57 millimeter at your
It has gone field repair, so maybe I'm for a Pershing, go for another M1 AT gun.
AT crew deployed. 57 mil at your service.
Oh, spend all the munitions.
Send your orders.
Looks like he spent some munitions on some FG42s. Which are not assault rifles, they're actually classified as automatic rifles. Since they do fire full-size cartridges. If I remember correctly, historically, the FG42 tend to rip itself apart because they use lightweight parts and full-size cartridges. In comparison, the best counterpart to the FG42 would be the M1918 bar as well as the Bren. Most of the bar, though. That's going to pin down the Flamer Engineers. Bar squads closing on in. And these squads are going to fall back. Unfortunately, this could get wiped out there. It looks like they will escape on out of there. You have a mortar half track now deployed in the field, which will help him counter barrage those AT guns. Very good idea. He has gone for the off ground forces as well.
Attention, the enemy advances.
Nowhere near enough munitions of support Henschels. Honestly, even the butterfly bombs selection was a bit of a poor choice because it simply does not have enough munitions to deploy it anytime soon. Though we'll of course give him opportunity to go for it in the future. Sometimes if you don't need the ability, you can just simply save the command points and deploy it, and then research when you actually want to deploy it And butterfly bomb's not one of those abilities you panic deploy. So it does give you a bit of time to go select all the buttons. AT gun hitting the short barrel Panzer 4, mortar.
We must injure the enemy and reduce his 300
Range a little bit short, but got some good damage there.
An enemy unit
He cruised the AT gun, very nice. Falchion Makers could pick up the AT gun if you so choose. Got an M3 half track on the field. Going for the quad. I don't know the real purpose of that. The short barrel Panzer 4 should be able to deal with it quite easily. Please don't tell me the quad half track can rip apart the short barrel Panzer 4. Historically, I think the Panzer 4 could be 50 cowed in certain parts.
Light mechanized here.
I know in War Thunder, if some of the armor skirts weren't there, the parts below the tracks in the track area can actually be 50 cowed. So it's very difficult to do that in War Thunder. You have to be like directly head on and near point blank. Quad half track deployed in the field. We'll find the Panzer Grenadier and the short barreled Panzer 4.
We're losing ground out there.
Panzer Grenadiers probably should stop preparing up the short barreled Panzer 4 right now. Panzer 4 gets direct hit there. And of course, it's also, if it was War Thunder, it would have one-shotted the quad half track. Got these guys starting to flop street there. There's quite a bit of a blob of forces. Short barrel Panzer 4 could get some good work done. I have a feeling it's going to be hit by multiple sticky bombs. Has not deployed on the field. Falchion Makers do get wiped on out. Mortar half track, incendiary mortar at the AT gun. Feels like a lot of damage could be done by short barrel Panzer 4. Right now, just playing helicopter with its turret.
Weapon crew reporting casualties.
AT gun has been immolated. Plenty of health off the short barrel Panzer 4. Gets a good shot there on the rifleman. Quad half track to receive a shot there. Hit the stop order, move him in. Maybe it'll stop the half track from moving around. Good hit there. If he sees him trying to go with the AT gun, he could try deploying the short barrel Panzer 4 to get a good amount of rate of fire, but got another AT gun now deployed in the field. Short barrel Panzer 4 should just probably back off the region for now. First, I think people should try to, if their Panzer 4 could be stationary for a bit of time, just deploy it, and sometimes it will get it pre-set up in case somebody decides to push forward. And it looks like the Barber squad's nailing the Contador. Decides to camouflage away. Short barrel Panzer 4 right there. Does go ahead and suppress on the right squad. Oh, it recovers suppression immediately. And then gets suppressed again.
57 mil at your service.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut
One
off.
squad's heading down south trying to get these sectors captured. Oh, that's where the Schwifty or Contador has gone down. AT guns may have been both reclaimed. This one has been reclaimed. This one is heading back home.
Losing ground out there.
Yep, best use for Contador to recover Contadors. That is simply one way you can recover a Contador. Oh, AT gun, captured AT gun, does get a good shot there. Maybe lift off ground force to pick up that AT gun. But next shot was not successful. It was lift off ground forces. Penegrad here, backing off with minimal health. Flame Engineers immolating the Fallschirmjägers. They are actually too, but they're getting ripped apart by the Fallschirmjäger Gewehrs, carried by the Fallschirmjägers.
They're going after a fuel point. One of ours. Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Our squad takes some fire there. Does suppress down and force back both riflemen. Defensive players has a decent amount of BP lead. One level supply yard. Has 3 command points. He must have gone for the other side, right? The light vehicle capture?
Losing a munitions point.
I would assume he would have enough command points by now for the Pershing.
We're at 200 points.
He has deployed out frag grenades. Panzer player has access to Panthers, but he doesn't necessarily need them at the moment. If he sees the Pershing, yep, go for the Panthers.
We must protect our munitions from enemy advances.
Target is ours.
Men are barely needed. Don't fuck up.
At the ready, Commander.
The men are
AT gun getting repaired.
Order awaiting your orders, sir.
Observation has been deployed out here. Those are the Panzer player just saving up fuel or manpower for the Panthers.
Henschel strafing runs can now be requisitioned by our troops.
Henschels can now be brought on in, so just needs to go for the Whirlwind and the Flak 88. And he has not seen what doctrine his opponent has gone for, right? He has not done anything that would visibly display it.
Preparing to move.
Short Road Panzer 4, the same one, is pushed way forward. Nothing much these rock squads can do. Good shot there. AT gun sitting on up now. Gets bounced down the Short Road Panzer 4.
Taking fire.
Rolls a miss there. AT gun rolls a miss. Ocean is pushed forward. Quad half track and Flamer Engineers pushed forward. And the Short Road Panzer 4 gets good again. The Flame Engineers. AT gun set up in the region.
An infantry unit.
Crew ready.
Flame Engineers do get knocked back. And one squad did get wiped on out. Ocean Jaegers or Panzer Grenadiers behind some heavy cover and getting healed on up. Right squad slowly being picked apart. More half track thinks it's going to hit this guy quite nicely. Nope, he did not.
Where's that fire coming from?
Going to your 10 o'clock!
Now I've got a pair of Panthers on the field. Multiple AT guns here. I wonder how the Pershing's coming along. There's enough manpower with the Pershing, just need a bit more command points as well.
We have a
It's on the
secure
Flame
sector
Engineers. Here
under
comes the
attack.
Panther.
57 here.
Rifle squad pushing the way forward.
They're
Rope Road
hitting one of
Panzer
our
4
forward
getting repaired on up.
emplacements,
Falchion
trying to
Makers,
take
Panzer
our
Grenadiers push way
territory.
forward.
Taking squad fire here!
Pershing reserves are now available.
Pershing now deployed onto the field.
Yes, sir.
4 barrels.
Ready. Heavy armor reporting.
With these Falchion Maker and Panzer Grenadier trying to capture this sector. US player can't be actually be letting these sectors be
Losing
captured,
ground out there.
running low on population space. Pershing will not interrupt the capture, or at least fully.
Supply lines are
Does
down.
get decapped there,
We have
does
territory
cause
from
population
supply.
issues. Panther 1 straight forward. As we near needs to fall back, bounce on the Pershing. Bounce on the Panther. This Panther is also full health. Pershing taking a couple bounces. Panzer are on the Pershing from the Falchion Jaegers. Allied Vtuber now active. AT gun here. Double stick bomb there with the Panther. It's just increased access, should be fine. Short-barrel Panzer 4 sitting on up, or not sitting up, just now it's sitting on up. Looks like another good mortar hit there. Short-barrel Panzer 4 has taken some beatings. Bounce on the Pershing. Pershing goes down. Quad abstract firing away. Takes out the lift-off ground forces on the AT gun. Panther does get hit there. Quad abstract does go down. Short-barrel Panzer 4 back on up, taking a bit of a hit. Incendiary mortar on one AT guns.
Losing ground out there.
And looks like the US player has back the game.
Enemy unit wiped. 100 points on drop supply. They're going after one of our munitions points.
And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching and on to the next replay.